Give it up for Erin Jeffrey. Hi there. Wasn't that song really apt? Right? It's not because I'm old. Congratulations, getting out of the house on a Wednesday in a pandemic. Right? Who else had trouble finding their hard pants? Anyone? I had no idea how to dress tonight. It was incredibly stressful. I've lost the ability. I didn't know how to put on shoes. This whole pandemic thing has broken us. But what we have become really good at is shopping. I did a lot of online shopping, and I bought my first pair of sweatpants. To be clear, I'm a woman of a certain age. Of course I have yoga pants. Of course I have Lululemons. Of course I have leggings. But sweatpants always struck me as being designed by a serial masturbator. And perhaps only worn by pedophiles and people named Chad. Potentially the same guy. However, sweatpants. Holy shit. They're so comfortable. And the pockets? I accidentally got a pair of men's sweatpants, and ladies, those pockets are insane. You can put in an iPhone, a bottle of wine, and a toddler, and they'll all fit in, no problem. It's revolutionary. In fact, we should start a revolution right now about it. What do we want? Pockets! When do we want them? For God's sakes, we've been asking forever. Can you just give us the fucking pockets? Has nobody listened to us at all? Okay, that one was really long. I'll have to work on it a bit, but you know where I was going. The other thing, in addition to discovering masturbatory sweatpants, that I've discovered is that I can really aggressively purge my friend group, thanks to this pandemic, because a lot of them are crazy. How many conspiracy theories could they possibly collect in one place? Big Pharma, 5G, apparently we're all magnetized now. And no one has figured out who actually started the pandemic, and I know, it was Big Flour. Think about it for a moment. How angry is Big Flour about all these made-up gluten allergies? All the Rebeccas and the Kevins going, no, I'm sorry, I can't have gluten. It totally makes my tummy swell. Unless it's craft beer or soy sauce, then it's fine. And what have we all been doing? We've been making sourdough and eating our feelings with bread and cheese. Totally Big Flour. I, as previously mentioned, am a woman of a certain age, which means I have no fucks left to give. They're all gone. They've gone out the window, they've walked down the street, and I'm okay with it. I mean, there's a few things that I'm taking joy in. For example, I'm a little sad that the masks are going away, because it means I'm gonna have to start plugging my chin again. And people are gonna see me when I tell them to fuck off in the grocery store. I am, however, now that I'm halfway to Betty White, thinking that perhaps, you're all doing math right now. I don't know how old she is either, but I'm pretty sure I'm about halfway. I'm thinking it's perhaps time for a skincare regime, so I bought it all, because why not start now? That'll work, right? So I've got retinol, I've got B12, B6, all the Bs, vitamin C, and of course bee venom, because who's ever seen a wrinkly bee? I'm hoping that it's going to make me look like Jennifer Lopez. I mean, she's a couple years older than I am, so I figure I can catch up. Or maybe Charlize Theron in Mad Max, that's impossible. Or frankly, just Betty White. I'd be happy with that one too. My body is constantly betraying me. The other day, my 11-year-old said to me, Mommy, can you do a back bend? And I, of course, said yes. Because I totally can. And so I did. And And there is really nothing like the disappointment in your son's eyes when he has to go get his father to pick you up off the floor. Again. Now that we're kind of taking control of this pandemic and we're getting vaccinated or magnetized or whatever the fuck we're doing, we can start seeing our families again, which of course means we can start seeing our families again. My parents are Edith and Archie Bunker. If Edith was an old man who lived in my basement and ate peanut butter all day, and Archie was an angry lesbian who lived on the side of a mountain. My mums have been together for 25 years, so I have 2 mums who check up on me every day. 2 mums to make passive-aggressive comments about my parenting style, and 2 mums to tell me that I shouldn't be wearing the hard pants yet. My mums live on the island, which is great because we don't. And we live here in New Westminster. And we moved from our delightfully quaint and vaguely hipstery condo in the Quay to a small house in a vaguely suburban area. And I've learned something with home ownership. 1, raccoons have really loud sex. 2, not everyone should use a hammer. And 3, I really care about parking spots. I will give you food. I will make you lunch. I will give you my child. But if you park in front of my house, I will cut you. This house is in an alarmingly forested area for the city of New Westminster, and as such, we get visited by a fair amount of wildlife. And the other day, I was in our basement, and I noticed a bear in our backyard. And so I phoned my husband for the bear whereabout updates. And he told me that I should run because I could beat the bear. Because it looked like a slow bear. Pretty sure he wants my parking spot. So we live in our house with 2 cats. Or rather, let's be honest, we live in a house owned by 2 cats. And it probably shouldn't be surprising to you that I'm a cat person. I think you can tell a lot about people based on the cats they like. For example, this relationship right now is great. You're just far enough away. You all have to pay attention to me. And if you piss me off, I can kick over your drink and pee in your show. I want you to all remember that when I finish my set. That's all for me. Thanks, everybody.